Hello Cancer, my name is Kimberly. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. And for those of you who have been here before, welcome back. I'm happy to have everybody here. So I just want to say, first of all, thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes, comments, orders for personal readings. You can order a personal reading at gardenwitchtarot@gmail.com. Also, I do want to say that these are general readings that I do for these monthly readings. They are not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Move on to a different video and see if that resonates with you until the message speaks to you. Okay. Also, we've got some things happening in August. There is going to be a lunar eclipse in Aquarius, which is going to bring some changes in it's going to bring some lessons to some people. It's a time of lesson learning for all of us, but Aquarius is about sudden change, and so and this lunar cycle this lunar eclipse cycle that we're on is a 19-year cycle. So you might need to reflect back to August of 1998 for some of the lessons that were learned, and maybe need to or you may need to look there for and reevaluate your opinions about some of the things that were happening, or look there for some of the clues on the answers that you're learning now, because the root could have been back in August of 1998, a little bit sooner or a little bit later, depending on where you fall in your cycle for your sun sign. But then there's also going to be a solar eclipse in Leo on the 27th, and that is going to bring some new opinions to light as well. So things are going to be changing in August, Cancer. And with that, we'll get right to your reading. Sorry for all of that talk. But I feel like it's important to know what's going on. So we're reading for Cancer for August 2017. What have we got going on with Cancer August of 2017? I actually feel like that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and cut. Well, that wanted to stay there. Six of Pentacles. So the cycle of giving and receiving for some of you might be something that you need to consider. And then we've got the Eight of Swords as an overlying theme. So there's a situation where some of you may feel trapped or unsure of how to proceed, or like you don't have options. But this witch that's in my deck, you know, these bindings aren't tight. Her eyes are covered, but you know, she can move her arms and take the blindfold off at will. So you're not as trapped as you think you are, Cancer. Okay. You can take the blindfold off and see what it is that you need to see or want to see. Okay. Okay. And two cards came out there. Okay. Okay, let's brace ourselves, Cancer, because this already looks like a pretty heavy read. Okay. Okay, so the situation is the Knight of Pentacles. So either you've made an offer to someone, or somebody's made an offer to you, or you're wanting an offer of some kind that offers stability and financial security. Maybe you've made this offer to somebody, or you're waiting for this to come in. Maybe this is something that you want. Maybe you're waiting on an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn to make an offer to you, or it could have to do with a new job offer that you're waiting for. And what's crossing you is the Hierophant. And so the Hierophant is about learning something new. It's also about keeping with tradition and learning, like this person is teaching in this, meditation, but the elder is teaching to the younger. So with this in reverse, it could be that something, the offer that you're waiting for, it could be that you're not seeing it because there's an offer out there that's breaking with tradition. It's not your traditional type of offer. It could be a job that you didn't expect. So it could be that you're waiting for some sort of job offer, and it could be that there are job offers, but they're atypical, and you may need to give those a second consideration. Or it could be that you're offering something to somebody financially, some security or something like that, but they're not responding in a typical way. Or whoever you're interested in is either much older or much younger than you, or outside of your race, or somebody that you wouldn't typically be involved with. So we've got in the foundation of this the High Priestess in the reverse. So this is about you maybe not using your intuition in this situation, or you didn't use your intuition in this situation. Like the answers are there and you have the knowledge, but it's like you're ignoring it. Like you don't want to see the truth. You don't want to see the offer, or I mean, it could be that somebody's, I don't know, bringing flowers to your door every day, and you're like, why don't they like me? Well, silly, they're sending flowers to your door every day, or something like that. But I don't really think that's the situation. I think that you've made an offer somewhere, and you haven't been using your intuition. And in the past, there's been this petty victory. So like there's no satisfaction. Either you're winning and there's no satisfaction in the win because you've hurt other people in the process, or you're on the other side of that where it feels like somebody's always one-upping you to make you feel bad about yourself, or you end up feeling bad about yourself, whether that's their intent or not. And it's like they don't get it. They don't see that they're hurting you, and you're not using your intuition in this situation. And so you're very hurt. You're feeling heartache over this. You're brokenhearted over this. There could be a third party situation here in this deck with the Hierophant. There are 3 people there, so it could be a third party situation, and you're brokenhearted. And it's like you didn't use your intuition in this situation, and somebody always had to get one up on you, or maybe you had to get one up on them, and they finally walked away from it. And because even though they were telling you, hey, you hurt my feelings, you're hurting my feelings, maybe you didn't hear the message, and now they're gone, and you're brokenhearted. This also could be a third-party situation, but like I said, I'm not really getting that feeling intuitively. What you're coming to is the 8 of Cups. So either somebody's ready to walk away from this situation with you, or you're ready to walk away from this situation with somebody else, because you feel like you made an offer that was genuine, possibly from an earth sign or to an earth sign, and now you're brokenhearted and you're ready to walk away. And you got left out in the cold in this situation, and this 5 of Pentacles is upside down. So it's like you really feel like you don't even know how to get back to being included. Like you've been totally shut out. These these people right here are trying to find their way inside this building because they're out in the cold. And with this in the reverse, it's like you don't even know how to find the door, you know. So you're very burdened by this. I'm sorry for those of you that this does resonate with. This is a difficult situation. And what we have is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So the Queen of Cups is specifically Cancer. This is you. You're feeling very out of your element, like your cups are empty. You're not used to feeling this way, and or you don't understand, you know, why, how you ended up here, but you're out of your element. And I think one of the reasons you're out of your element is here when you're making this offer, you're trying to channel this earth energy. Maybe you were trying to be flashy and maybe a bit materialistic, and your relationship was built on that, and that wasn't authentic to yourself, and you got involved with a person who was petty, and they broke your heart, and now you're walking away from it, and you're out in the cold and not feeling like yourself. You're emotionally drained, and what you want to do in your hopes and fears is you want to step out. You want to step out and do something new. You want to get back to you and take that leap of faith that will bring you to your own freedom. Okay? It's like you want to step away from this situation. And then in the outcome, we have the Hermit card and the Ten of Swords in the upright. So you're going into yourself. You're going to retreat into yourself because you feel betrayed. You feel betrayed. You're out in the cold, and it's like you've got to go into yourself to deal with this betrayal. You know, you put on a different hat. You put on the hat of the earth sign, and you wanted to, you know, for some of you, be like flashy and you know, to impress somebody. You did something different. Instead of just being yourself, you're like, oh yeah, you know, I drive a fancy car, or I have these connections, or something like that. And it led you down a path where, you know, somebody didn't appreciate you, and you ended up with somebody that was petty, and they broke your heart, you know. For some of you, this could have been about a marriage, and that person didn't marry you, or didn't take the relationship to the next level with you. They didn't want that, and so you're out in the cold, and you're out of your element. Your cup is empty. You're emotionally drained, and you need to go. You need to do this. You need to go within yourself. You've got the answers. I have a feeling that this is a situation, you know, because you weren't using your intuition in this situation, that you know the answers. And I think if you will look back honestly to the beginning of this situation, and I feel like for a lot of you this is a relationship, if you look back to the beginning of it, I think you're going to find that the signs were there. You know, there are things that, you know, there was a little red flag over here, and you're like, oh no, it's fine, you know. I imagined that maybe it was very subtle, you know, another little red flag over here. And I think when you go back in order to deal with how you feel like, you know, I made a genuine offer to you, and then you chose not me. You chose to go in a different direction, and you left me out in the cold. Suddenly, you know, I think you're going to find that the answers were there all along. that those red flags were there. And this is necessary though, because this is the 10, it's the end of the cycle, and this is going to help you. This is going to help you move on from the situation and heal from it. So, what's this 10 of Swords about? Yeah, you're having a hard time. You don't want to see the truth in this matter. It's like you're not ready yet. You're not ready yet. You don't, because it hurts. You know, it hurts. You're very, very hurt from this. You know, either somebody's walked away from you or you walked away from them. You were hoping for a marriage or a bigger commitment, taking things to the next level, and they didn't. And like they were ugly about it on the way out the door too. And it's like you're not quite to the place where you can't see the truth. Like you can't get there. You're having a hard time getting there. Okay, so the Three of Swords is here with the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So yeah, you made this offer of love with this Knight of Cups here, but you got burned with this Nine of Wands. It's like you did everything in your power. You burned through all of your wands, trying to prove to somebody that you were genuine, in your love offer. And they didn't, for whatever reason, they didn't see it or they didn't want it. But it's like, it's very painful. And for some of you, this is very, very fresh. So it's like you're already getting ready to go within yourself and retreat within yourself. And what you need to do is work through your feelings about this betrayal. But it's like it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. And August is going to bring about a bunch of changes for you, Cancer, for everybody. So, you know, maybe in a few weeks you'll be able to have some more clarity with the lessons that are being learned and with the Sun in Leo. So that's what I've got for you. And we're going to go to the Fairy Tarot deck and see what messages we have. And I've got this deck upside down. What message do we have for Cancer? I need a message for Cancer for August of 2017. Okay, I want one more. I just feel like I need another one. I need another message for Cancer, please. Okay, so we've got two major arcana cards here. The first one that came out is the Lovers. The Lovers is the card of Gemini. So for some of you, you could have been dealing with a Gemini, or this could be about love. True love that is long, it says true love that is long lasting, choices made from the heart, and a return to good health. For you, what I'm actually getting for this is making your choices from the heart, getting back to the Queen of Cups so that is in the upright. So making your choices from the heart and returning to good health, taking that time out that you need as the Hermit to recover emotionally from this. And And it also says true love that is long lasting. And you need to truly love yourself, Cancer. And this is out there for you. Okay? For many of you, true love is out there, but you do need to be healthy emotionally so that you can come from a good place when you're offering that love to someone else. And next time, be yourself. Okay? Then you've got the Magician, which is the first card in the Major Arcana. And it says, you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. So don't let this get you down. You know, I know that this is very emotional, needing to walk away and retreat and go within yourself for answers. So I know that this is a very stressful situation, but you can get through it. Okay? So make your choices from the heart. Return to your health, like be emotionally healthy and mentally and physically healthy. Watch your diet and take charge of your life, and know that you can make anything happen that you want to happen. Okay, Cancer? So I hope August, you know, we'll do more readings as the month progresses, and I hope that things work out well for you. Okay, Cancer? Good night.